There are two things that we must always be aware of and keep reminding ourselves. One thing in our life is a certainty. All of us who are made of flesh and blood have an expiry date. Everyone will die. It doesn't matter whether we are ordinary people or superstars or CEOs of company, presidents of countries. Everybody dies. It's just a question whether you die at 65, 70, or 75, which is the current average age, or you live till 100. But nobody is going to be always there. You're going to die. We need to be aware of this reality. And what I get surprised is the way people live. It looks like they feel they're going to live here for eternity, for always. The second thing is a little more nuanced. At a certain age, when I was growing up, I decided to build the family tree. I was very keen to know who my ancestors were, what genes did I carry, what traits did I bring from my ancestors to me today, and how it helps or hinders my success. So I started tracing. I knew till my grandparents very easily, very normally, and then as it became more and more difficult. The great grandparents, little more difficult. I could find some of them. Some were very difficult. I went back to my native place, tried to trace through relatives, elderly people, village elders. Very, very difficult. Try it yourself. You'll really struggle to go beyond three generations. The reason I mention this is that after three generations, my great great grandfathers and grandmothers, I have no clue who they are. Nothing. I don't know their names. I don't know how they look. I don't know who they were, what they did, what their achievements, success, how much money they had. Nothing. Nobody in the people whom I met in the village, elders, my family, immediate family elders, know about them. In three generations or four, nobody will know about you. Nobody. Your children's children's children, great 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 grandchildren will not know who you were, what were your dreams, what were your successes. You would have disappeared from the face of this earth. No name, no clue, no nothing. So, the second awareness which I want to propose to you is about the second death that we have. So, we will die twice, once physically and once in people's memory. One physical death, everyone. This death on four generations, 99.9. Who's the 0.1%? I'm sure Abraham Lincoln's great great grandchildren will still remember who he is. Mahatma Gandhi's sons and children and daughters and their grand children will also know who they are and how they're linked to Mahatma Gandhi. It's those rare exceptions who have made a huge impact on earth. Einstein, Newton, their generations later will also know that they are descendants of that. Except for that 0.1%, all of us will be forgotten from the face of the earth. With social media, some things will remain, what you wrote, what you thought, but slowly it will get into the archives and people won't even know how to search for it. Every morning, do remember that you're going to die and you don't know when. And at least once a month, tell yourself that you will be clean wiped out of people's memories in 3-4 generations. Why do I want you to do this? Because one of the things plaguing today's generation, the stress of having to perform, the stress of always having to be successful, the stress of getting noticed, the stress of looking good. If you start telling yourself these two things and the frequency which I told you, you'll suddenly feel very peaceful. You know you are here for a short time. You're born with an expiry date which you don't know about physically. and you're also going to expire from people's memory. So why be so serious? So why stress yourself and destroy yourself much before your time for something which nobody will remember, nobody will care. Life will go on the next day you are not there. So my recommendation: tell yourself these two things. Physical death every day. Remind yourself that it's this body is going to go. It's just a question of time. And every month, at least once, be aware that you will be out of people's memory too. Nobody will care. Nobody will remember. Nobody will know this name and face. Live every moment now. When you're clear about these two things and you tell yourself this, then live every moment now. Focusing on just two things. Do things which make you happy, genuinely happy. Do those things and be with people who make you genuinely happy being with them. Not because of a purpose, not because of a motive. You'll find your life is far more fun. Enjoy this moment. You're in here for a short while. It's like you're gone for watching a movie for 3 hours, 2 hours. Enjoy those 2 hours. You're going to be here for 75, 80 years, 100 years at max. Maximize the fun. It's drama. There's a lot of drama. There is sadness, happiness, ups and downs. You win, you lose. Enjoy the drama of life. But realize that you are here for a short while. So laugh and make fun of some of the bad things also that happen in your life. Live a life full of fun, full of enjoyment. I hope this helped. I thought this had to be told because this is something I find everyone forgetting in the stress of modern life. So, till next time, stay happy, stay joyful, stay in the moment, stay in the present, and stay unstoppable.